Um, so Allison, I really appreciate you joining us today. Allison runs Venture Atlanta, which if you guys don't know about Venture Atlanta, you're about to find out about it. It's an incredible conference and event that they host each fall. It's going to be changing a good bit this year with obvious reasons. And so I connected with Allison a couple of weeks ago, and we talked about really the need to get more Birmingham companies involved with what's going on in Atlanta. They have a tremendous network of investors that are looking to place deals, and so deal flow is incredibly important for what they're doing, and really they're looking to highlight some of the best emerging technologies that are coming out at this conference. And so with that, Allison, if you can tell us more about it. We've got several startups here on the call. I've talked with several others that we're recording this, if it's okay with you, so that we can share this with others. And we've had several people that are not on the call that are very interested in applying. So thank you for joining us, and tell us more about it. Thank you.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Allison Niemann. I'm the executive director. I'm the CEO. I got promoted. I'm the CEO of Venture Atlanta, and I have actually had the privilege of running this event for going on 13 years. So basically, the conference started as an idea to bring capital to Georgia companies, and was very focused on Georgia. We were, founded by the Metro Atlanta Chamber, the Technology Association of Georgia, and the Atlanta CEO Council. And if you fast forward a couple years, we realized that we really didn't want to just be a Georgia conference. We really extend that brand out to the greater Southeast. So as of a couple years ago, we started opening up our applications to companies as far west as Texas and far north as DC, and kind of everything in between. So Birmingham is 100%, a market that we're very, we want to support, that we want to help, that we want to connect to, like Drew said, the capital resources we have. So, let me kind of take a couple steps for you. One is that our mission is to connect companies with capital. So we are a 501c6 nonprofit. Our conference happens because of support by sponsors. So we have wonderful partners like Silicon Valley Bank and Morse Manning & Martin, and all different providers. We also work with great investors, Normosi Partners and Fulcrum Equity Partners, BoCap Partners, people that, thank God, are supportive of us again this year. So back in March, when the pandemic really hit, we knew we needed to make a change. So we actually took a very forward leadership role and said, you know what, we're just going to go virtual. We're not going to risk what happens if in October. And I can tell you all, especially being in Atlanta right now, I'm glad we weren't planning on a 400-person event, because it wasn't going to happen, obviously. So we decided we would go to a virtual model. But what we're excited about is that we are creating a platform for you all, companies that attend the conference or are picked to be a presenting company or showcase company, and I'll talk about that in a second. There's opportunities for you to connect with anyone that is a part of Venture Atlanta for a year. So basically, we're selling all access passes to investors, and I will tell you all that funds from all over the country are signing up. They're signing up every single day. Big funds, Vista Equity Partners, Spring Mountain Capital, NEA, Excel Partners, Insight Partners. Everyone is signing up. So there will be lots of capital partners looking to connect with you. And through our platform, you're going to be able to schedule Zoom meetings on the spot, during the conference. You'll also be able to do that before the conference, after the conference, so the interaction is going to be very high. So, what's the opportunity for you all is basically we have an open application on our website right now. It's www.ventureatlanta.org, and you just click on the companies tab, and you guys, there's a 10-question application, and then you upload an executive summary and your logo. It's completely free to apply, and if you are selected, it's completely free. This is not a pay to play. This is not how much money can we make off the entrepreneurs. This is strictly an opportunity that we are handing you to get involved and to help you build your company. So some of you may be going, well, I don't know know if I'm raising capital right now. That's okay. You need to think about what is your company going to be doing in 12 months? What's your company going to be doing in 24 months, right? So what you want to do is start getting on the radar of all these funds. And I will tell you all that the companies that have participated in Venture Atlanta have raised over $4.5 billion. So it works. What we've created has worked, and it's worked very well. And what you want to do again is get on the radar from these funds. I mean, there was a company, Max Stadium, that presented years ago who met with Summit Partners out of Boston. It took years for them to do their deal, but they needed to get on the radar with Summit, and they ended up doing a Series D round with Summit. So it was a significant round. So you know, we're opening the opportunity, instead of you all combing the internet going, let me figure out what funds might be interested in me. Okay, now let me email them, try to set up a call, because I'm not going to go set up appointments with them. We're handing you the platform to do all this. So if you guys apply and you are selected, there's a couple different opportunities. If you are selected as a presenting company, okay, presenting companies typically do have revenue. They are looking for about $1 to $5 million. They do have, you know, usually some monthly ARR, and they're certainly more than a minimum viable product. You know, they are growing companies that are looking to take that next step. Those companies will be able to present a 3-minute pitch, you know, on our platform or on our stage to our audience. So you guys are in Birmingham. You know, if you feel comfortable driving the 2 hours to Atlanta, we're going to have a small studio set up actually in a huge ballroom at the Marriott Marquis. So there will be no spacing issues. They will be totally safe. Obviously, we'll have, you know, masks and hand sanitizer or whatever. And we have a highly skilled production company that has done live stream events all over the world that will be producing a 3-minute pitch for you. So what you guys can think about is this 3-minute pitch is then going to become like your resume. It's going to be something that you could take this pitch that we're going to hand you, and then you could say, I was a presenter at Venture Atlanta, and send it out to different investors. We're also going to take that pitch and we're going to put it on our platform, and we're going to keep marketing you guys to the platform and say, hey, did you miss these companies? Go check it out. I mean, after the conference, we'll send out a link to people that didn't register and say, did you miss it? And that could open it up to another 100 funds. Last year, we had 350 investors on our platform, at our conference, the most anywhere in the Southeast, guys. So Venture Atlanta is on the radar of companies and funds all over Silicon Valley, all over Boston, all over New York. So let's say your company's a little younger, you're pre-revenue, you're maybe a founder, maybe you're looking for your first $100,000 or $250,000. That's great. We have a spot for you as well. That's in our showcase. So the showcase is basically, you will just record a 1-minute pitch on your phone, and then you'll upload it to our platform. You'll also put some other information. Maybe it's a PowerPoint deck, maybe it's a PDF file, whatever you want to put up there. And we're literally going to create a virtual trade show booth. So picture that you're sitting at home, you're sitting on your computer, and the fund in California can go, okay, I want to take 20 minutes and walk through the virtual trade show floor. They could literally go booth to booth, play your recording, and then connect with you as the founder. So they could go, hey, are you available for a Zoom call now? And all that technology is built into the platform that we are utilizing. So the showcase has opportunities, the presenting companies has opportunities. The conference has great keynote speakers. We have Dharmesh Shah from HubSpot that'll be doing a live Q&A, and I know a lot of you use HubSpot. We have Ariana Huffington with Thrive Global, who ran the Huffington Post. We have Doug Song with Duo Security, who sold this company to Cisco for close to $3 billion, doing a fireside with Kareem Ferris from Google Ventures. So, again, those are just our first 3. We have several more. We have the CTO from Shopify that's going to be on. We're looking at doing a small VC panel with like some of the top, Midas list VCs in the world. Our conference is going to be engaging. It's going to be fun. We're going to be doing live polling. We're going to be doing texting the whole time. We have a chat box that'll be going. We're mailing out swag boxes to our attendees. So we have put a great deal of time and effort into envisioning this event. Now, if you are not ready to apply to present or to be in our showcase, you can also just buy a ticket. So the regular tickets are $95. If you want a ticket that gives you enhanced opportunity to be on that platform for a year. So let's say you want to make sure you're able to connect with any of the folks on our platform, then that ticket's $195. So there's definitely some exciting opportunities. But again, the thing to think about is that if you're a company that's looking to grow, the committee that we have basically is full of investors, of lawyers, of bankers, of accounting firms that have those connections and will make those connections for you. So we want you to put your application in because it's a great exercise for you. It's a great way for you to look at, all right, how do I tell my story? And the executive summary asks for the problem solution. It asks for, the market opportunity, what's your revenue opportunity? How many team members do you have? It's just real basic information. We have a template online and we do ask that you use that. Again, the application is very brief. I mean, it's basically, where you're located, key advisors, how'd you hear about Venture Atlanta, what's your revenue like right now? And again, I do want to stress the fact that, you do not have to be this $5 million company to apply for Venture Atlanta. We want to give opportunities to all levels of companies. The showcase is really for companies that we want to put on the radar. So we want the investors to go, God, that looks like a great company, that I want to start learning about. And y'all have to think about the fact that right now it's hard for investors too. They've got capital. NEA raised a $2 billion fund several months ago. They have capital. They need to deploy it. So, they are looking for deals. Our fund, they just did a deal. Vocap just did a deal. Norm Mosley just did a deal. So people are putting money into companies. So, again, to me, the biggest thing is that this is an opportunity. It's kind of, to me, the way I always position it as, what's the risk? You're going to put in an application and you may just get picked. Last year, we had about 350 applications. We picked about 75 companies. So you definitely have a decent chance of getting in. And we will absolutely be picking companies from every market. So we want to, last year we had from Texas. I know we had one company from Alabama, but we also didn't have a ton of applications. So, we're not telling you that there's only one company from Alabama that would be picked. If you guys send us, 40 applications from Birmingham and 30 of them are awesome, we're going to look at those 30. So, just know there's not a limitation per geography or anything like that. So that's kind of like my quick song and dance. I mean, I'd love to answer any questions or, know what more information I could provide for you guys. So that was just like my quick song and dance. But Drew, pipe in of anything I left off, and please feel free to put some questions in. I'm happy to answer any of them.
Yeah, this is very helpful. Yeah, as she said, anybody that has questions, please jump in and ask them now.
Allison, what was the date for this year's competition in October?
Oh, good information, Kelly. So the date is October 21st and 22nd, and the applications are open until August 28th. So thank you for that. That was a key bit of information that I left off. And again, there's no cost. So no cost to participate as a showcase, as a presenting company. If you are selected, there is no cost. And your whole team can participate. So, again, that goes back to my saying it's a no-brainer to, because, you'll get exposure to people on our committee. If you get selected, it's completely free. We do marketing, we do PR support. We literally work with a PR team that will put together a marketing toolkit for you and help you put together press releases and social posts. It's great. So how many companies will be selected? We're looking for about 35 companies to put on stage. And again, we kind of do a early stage group and a growth stage group. So we do have companies, that might be raising $30 million. For the showcase, we'll be looking for about 50 companies. So a really big opportunity there. What else, guys? Keep them coming. So, again, go to ventureatlanta.org, go to the companies page. You guys will also see, yeah, Cecilia, I'll answer that in a second. You guys will also see that there's benefits for the presenting companies and the showcase companies. And let me, make sure I'm clear again. If you do not, for any reason, feel comfortable coming to Atlanta, let's say you're selected as presenting company, we will give you the parameters for a pre-recorded, for what to send us for your 3-minute pre-recorded pitch. But we are definitely encouraging companies to come. We'll be feeding you. We'll create a really safe environment for you. And again, you're going to get a highly produced 3-minute pitch that's really going to become a resume for you. So the pitches are going to be very evergreen. They're not going to be very detailed in terms of, my financials as of today are. So we want that information to be updatable on our platform. So the showcase is definitely different from the pitch. So the showcase is an opportunity for younger companies to get on the radar of investors. Their only way they're pitching is their little 1-minute phone pitch that they're doing as part of their trade show booth. The other companies will be featured as part of our production, as part of our schedule. Look at the schedule. Basically, we're doing like 1-hour blocks. So the timing is going to be from 11 to 4 each day on the 21st to 22nd. So there'll be 5 companies that'll pitch and then a speaker, and then 5 companies that'll pitch and then a speaker. So again, think about the fact that, if we have 1,500 people on the Zoom, it's not a Zoom. If we have 1,500 people on our live broadcast, then 1,500 people are going to be watching that company pitch. So the showcase company, we will direct people to go to the showcase and to be, walk around that. But I will tell you all, we've done the showcase the last several years. People love it. I think the showcase is a huge opportunity this year because we've never had those companies give any kind of pitch. So the fact that you could record a pitch and upload it to the platform is a great opportunity. And again, we are the investors wait for our lists, and we are very known to curate excellent companies. So they're looking for you guys. They're looking for these companies, and they're looking for the opportunities. So I can't stress enough that, especially right now, everyone's struggling. Everyone's trying to grow. We're handing you a free opportunity.
Yeah, and I appreciate you bringing all this up. So to add to that, if we can get a good number of companies from Birmingham to apply, then the Innovation Depot is willing to help produce videos to get that to you guys, so people don't feel comfortable driving to Atlanta. As Allison said, I highly encourage anybody to apply, and we're here to do whatever we can do to help make it easier for you to get it out there, get the videos and interviews out there.
That'd be fantastic, Drew. Like anyone, I know there's several places that have, different, and basically our production folks will give you exact parameters of, this is what it should look like. This is how it should feel. Because, what you don't want is it to feel very boring and stoic kind of thing. And that's why, again, the coming to our studio, it's still gonna have different feel. It's gonna have the lights. It's gonna have, it may have 15 people there, but it's still gonna be better than you sitting at your computer at home. Or maybe you'll have that same feel if you're at Innovation Depot and there's a couple people there pumping you up. So, but the pictures are important, and again, all the pictures, whether they're pre-recorded or live, will stay on that video platform. So I hope you guys, I really want to see the applications in. Like I said, nothing would make me happier than to go, well, God, we got 25 applications from Birmingham this year. We'd be thrilled.
Well, I'm going to keep promoting this here in Birmingham. We're going to share this video and let everybody know about it, because I do think this is a great opportunity to, whether it's now or in the future, to go ahead and start building awareness. There's no better time than now to do that. So I appreciate you joining us today, Allison, and hopefully you'll see a lot of applications rolling in here soon.